Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and in this video I want to talk about NIO stock because on the charts NIO is breaking out, but there are a lot of other things that are going on behind the scenes that are only going to favor NIO stock, and I want to go over all of that right now. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that Tesla recalled 285,000 cars in China over a cruise control problem. So we know that Tesla has penetrated China's market. However, this is terrible news when it relates to Tesla, but this is beautiful news for NIO shareholders and NIO in general. We already know that China is going to be the biggest market for EVs. It is going to be lethal because we know China's pollution problem is terrible. And so as time passes on, the governments are going to incentivize uses of electric vehicles, and they're going to favor and subsidize their own companies. And we know that NIO is home and grown in China. And so when we look at NIO, they have their own luxury vehicle. Aside from just the electric vehicle cars, they have a NIO battery and they have NIO power. So they have a lot of different stuff in their luxury market here for EVs. And this right here favors them even more. There was fears that when Tesla was going to penetrate China's market, that it was going to take up a lot of the market share that was potential there for NIO. However, this is a great problem for NIO, and so this looks terrible on Tesla being one of the innovative pioneers of EVs. Getting this type of bad publicity is not a good thing. And again, I do want to put this in hindsight. A lot of news that comes out of China, you always have to look very carefully and you got to be speculative, because at the end of the day, Chinese owners, Chinese businesses want China to prosper. The government in China wants China to prosper. So when I see a story like this, yes, this is great news for NIO, but are we getting the 100% honest truth here? That I can't tell you. I just have to go off this headline. And when I read 285,000 cars, that is about 2/3 of the amount of cars that NIO has even put out onto the market. So that is a ton of cars that Tesla is going to be in charge of, and they have to take the fall for. And so that brings me here now to the NIO chart, up today about 6%. And we were tracking NIO for a while now. We were in a descending pattern right here that we broke out a couple days ago. We never really got our back test, but I want to mention that our accumulation right now on NIO is the highest it has ever been on this stock. So if I just zoom this out, you can see nobody has really been selling NIO. It has been steadily just increasing, and now we are at a point where this is the highest point of accumulation. Another thing I want to mention right here is this looks absolutely stunning. This is a coil up of all of our SMAs, and if our 50 crosses our 200 and 100 at the same time, look out for NIO, because this thing could be a powerhouse for the next couple months. And so when I look at NIO and this setup right now, I'm extremely bullish at the outlook of this company. On a technical level, this could be absolutely crazy. We have some catalysts coming here July 9th. We have NIO Power Day that is going to be something huge for investors. This is going to be the third consecutive year that we have this staple. And so if you are a NIO investor, the biggest things that pump NIO price up is the delivery numbers. When we see year over year increases or monthly increases or record deliveries, that is the main news that we want to see in a company like NIO. We understand that this is a capital intensive business model. We know that this company is going to lose a lot of money before it makes money. So we really need to see is if their delivery numbers are going up. That to me is the biggest thing to look at when you are looking at a company like NIO. We don't care if NIO is losing money at this point in their development. They are a very premature company still, and they're only going to get bigger. And so because of this pandemic, this has put a lot of pressure on a lot of automotive companies, but also governments, to try to change the way we use energy today so we can be a little bit more clean, a little bit more renewable. And so if we're looking at NIO at this current moment in time, look for the delivery numbers to increase. If NIO continues to blow out their delivery numbers, the stock will continue to chug along. When we're looking at the technicals, that type of news would make the stock go crazy. Accumulation is the highest it's ever been. We are are getting a very coiled up SMA setup right here. We got a recent breakout on our charts. So everything on NIO looks absolutely stunning right now. I do expect this stock to easily get above this $65 level. I do believe in the future NIO is going to be well above $100. And with this stock, we did see the death cross develop here, but as soon as this happened, you've seen our price action soar right above. So this is a great sign, meaning that this probably is going to turn right back up. And when it does, that goes from a very bearish setup to a very bullish setup that we call the golden cross. And if we cross both of these SMAs, that looks extremely juicy. However, if we get rejected, then obviously we are going to trend downwards. But because we broke out on a technical level over our resistance right here, I do believe NIO is poised for a really nice run in the short term. And so I just want to quickly make a video here on NIO. I haven't mentioned this stock in a while. However, it does look really juicy right now for those investors who are curious. So if you guys enjoyed this video here on NIO, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.